Hi, this is Ted from Everything Attachments, and we're today with the T5 series of rotary tillers. This one is 48 inches in length. It comes from a 44 up to a 60. This is just a little bit heavier duty than the T4. It has a size 80 chain instead of a size 60. And the whole rotor assembly unbolts here on the sides. A nice feature to bring out the whole rotor to be able to work on it. This has a heavy-duty torque tube with a very wide blade from front to back, which gives you your wearing surface. It has a rounded shaped blade, which does a better cutting job than just an L where it's only sharpened on the end. It's fully adjustable clevis hitches, top and bottom, where you can offset it. Or for the smaller tractors, you can bring it in close or adjust it just to one side if you need to clear out a track that's wider than your tractor. This comes with a Euro cardan drive shaft. I just attended a farm show last week and I saw that a lot of the products that I'm used to seeing with this high quality shaft are now changing to a cheaper shaft. Most of them were made in China. The owner of Uniform that gives us this tiller says he's committed to stay with the Euro cardan shafts. It's the most expensive shaft out there made in Europe. It's the best shaft out there by far of all the drive shafts. So that's just part of the money that you are having to pay a little extra to get a little more, but this shaft outweighs and better fits than any of the other shafts that we've been using. These are Italian-made gearboxes, fully powder-coated units. We'll go around and show you the side here. Over here you have a nice big large area housing a bearing with a grease fitting. You have 3 different settings on your slides. You have a heavy duty tailgate, and by being heavy it helps you keep your dirt flat and consistent. The difference in the texture of your soil is going to be controlled by either your ground speed and where your setting is on your tailgate back here, and it's adjustable easy with a chain. So most likely you're going to pick that up just a little bit to keep it from getting too fine, and you can adjust and play with that. On this side you've got your size 80 chain. You have a sight glass right here. As long as you see oil, you're good here. It comes with oil in the main gearbox and the chain box, but make sure that you check the oil before you use it. They have vents, and if it's turned over and they get it upside down during shipping, it is possible you could lose some oil, so make sure that you check it. But we do make sure before they go out they have oil in them. The kickstand here is really nice because this is on basically a wheel underneath here, and without this kickstand you're not going to be able to hook up to it easy. When you get your machine, the biggest thing that needs to be done possibly is going to be checking your drive shaft length. With the smaller tray, comes with a drive. This could be used on a 50 horsepower tractor. It could be used on a 20 horsepower tractor. The lengths of your drawbars and your pull arms are going to be different than what they are, as you change sizes of tractors. So it comes with a shaft long enough to use on a pretty big tractor, and so likely you're going to have to cut it if you have a smaller tractor. If you go to our video library, there's a how to measure and cut your drive shaft. That'll give you an idea how to do it and how to make sure you're right. But one thing you have to do is make sure that you've got this tiller probably a little more flat, because this is the way you're going to be running it. You're going to leave it here to hook up, but you're going to leave it back here when you're running it flat and level. So that changes the length of your drive shaft a couple of inches. So make sure that you take all that into account, and you want to cut the shaft just long enough to go on the end of your PTO shaft when it's properly mounted. And when the drive shafts and the PTO shaft are equal height, will be your shortest point. So just make sure that you get it not too long or too short. Watch the video, you'll be right. If you need any help sizing this for your tractor, give us a call or an email at Everything Attachments.